So I saw this post on vidIQ on YouTube. vidIQ is like a channel dedicated to helping YouTubers when they start, and they have helped me a whole lot. And they posted community posts saying that, when will you be willing to quit YouTube? Might as well go to the post right away. So it was saying, I will quit YouTube if I'm not successful within 12% of people that says within a year, 8% within 2-3 years, 6% within 3 to 5 years, and I will never quit, 73%. And then obviously I looked at the comment section and people were saying like, you'll never be successful if you quit, which is kind of a given, but also it raised the idea of when should you quit? Because at some point you might be doing that you would love to be successful at, but it's just not for you. It's just not working out. And I think that knowing when to quit is also quite important. Even though you're not a YouTuber, this question still applies to you. When will you quit doing what you do? It's like this bouldering thing I do. If I would have quit every time, it would have gotten hard. I would never be where I'm at now. By the way, this thing I did about 7 times, and I can't seem to be making the last move. Let's try that. Again, and again, and again. I quit, not for today. Hi, this is Jonathan from the future. I went back to the gym 3 days after that, and I did do a couple more tries on that boulder. Stay tuned. I'll put the full climb at the end of this video. Let's get back to it. To give you an example, I was playing guitar a long time ago, and I really enjoyed it. The problem was I had tendonitis because of tattooing, drawing, and painting. So I had to make a choice. I was clearly not becoming a rock star. So I decided to quit guitar to be able to... What the fuck's happening here? I decided to quit... Oh, there you go. I decided to quit guitar so I would be able to keep tattooing and keep painting, because I was a lot more likely to be successful being a tattoo artist or a painter than being a rock star. Also, you just need to be realistic about your goals. That will do. So I did quit playing guitar, but the reason was it was physical. I was in pain all the time, and I had to choose. There's something about not knowing when to quit that I think it's as bad as not knowing when to quit than to quit too quick. Because also, if you do wait too long to quit, you could burn out, you could just start hating your life. So I think there is place for quitting something. Telling yourself that, you know what, I've had enough of this, I pushed myself to the maximum, I have to move on. You can't make yourself sick, physically and mentally, for something that you think that you pushed yourself to the end. Because there is that social pressure or peer pressure to not quit, you know, to just like push and be the best you could be, and oh my God, you're a quitter, like you're a loser. What is the purpose of that thing you're doing? Because if you're doing something to become the best at, to make a living off, like me tattooing, it took me a good 10 years to be able to make a living off of it and to be able to pay the bills. So you have also to have a long time view of that thing that you want to do. Because if you do quit too quick, you'll never know the outcome of it. But then there's this threshold where you've done enough that you know when to quit and to move on to something else. And also you have to be realistic. If you're doing something and you really suck at it, well, you need to make a plan of that thing you want to do and say, okay, if that doesn't work in that many years, or if I don't see progress in that long, you have to reassess. And it's okay if you don't agree with when I say that sometimes it's okay to quit. That's just my opinion. But I think it's important to give ourselves a chance to try other things. And in order to try other things, you need to quit some. And there's like this thing where people say, oh, just keep pushing, never quit, and then something's gonna happen, you'll find success. I think there's different kind of successes. It could be personal success, like being super proud of being able to do something. Like, I never thought I would sell paintings. I always did that for myself because it makes me feel good. So for me, success when I was painting, or like my bouldering climbing thing, it's a personal success. Even if I don't, like, I'm not planning to make a living off painting, or I'm not planning to compete in the World Cup as a climber. Also, I'm past the prime age. But it's personal success. You could dream to become something. It doesn't mean that you're going to become that thing. So you have professional success, which I think that professional success will be hindered by your natural abilities or natural capabilities of doing that thing. Although paying the bills with something you love, it is something amazing. And I truly hope that if you're on a quest to do that, I truly wish you to find it, because I did at an early age. And although it's got its own stress, it's just amazing. So I think you need to define the successes that you want to have in your life in order to make it easier for you to know what to quit and not what to quit. Now, bad lighting. So to answer the question, when is it time to quit? There's no time to quit. It's just you decide when you want to quit what you're doing. I personally suggest that you don't if you haven't put your all into that thing that you want to do. And at the end of the day, as long as you follow your heart, that you're proud of yourself, and that you're happy with the effort that you put in that thing that you wanted to do, I think you won the game. Always try to push yourself as hard as you can, as physically and as mentally possible as you can. Is that even a phrase? You probably understand what I meant. Just don't make yourself sick, and don't let other people get in your head on what you should and should not do. Even if someone says, no, you can't quit, keep pushing. If you've been doing something for long enough that you think it's time to quit, just do it. As long as you remember, you'll never know the outcome of that one little push if you keep at it. It's completely your choice. Here we go. This is 2x speed for the beginning. As you can see, I got that pretty easily after 15 times, but that last move was the one that it was scary to me, and I had more to commit to it. And as you see right here, I still hesitate a little bit, and I let myself go and reach for the top. I had to speak to myself to really make it happen, but man, oh man, was I proud of this climb. The big 4-meter jump, and look at that face. Happy as one can be. So, you know, you can't quit, but if you don't and you finally succeed, that feeling is one of a kind. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for watching my videos. This means the world to me. Like, sub, do all this stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.